for our monthly update. We're here at Marina Bay today. New development, as you can see, right across from the Lake Keowee Marina. Tiki hut. Couldn't get any closer. I'm telling you what, if you wanted to just sit here on your back deck and listen to karaoke or maybe a local band playing, you could certainly do it from this location. Another cool thing about this community, it's gated. They also have a cart path or a walking path that you don't ever have to get in a car. You could just walk out of your house, walk right around this cove, right over there as well. And literally, I mean, you look at the location, we're 1 minute from the Bilo and the Ingalls right there on Highway 130. So fantastic location. If you look behind, you'll notice there's just these awesome mountain views because we're looking north right into the mountains, and certainly a big, vast lake view as well. So some great properties. In fact, this is the new listing that we have in Marina Bay. So if you've got any interest in this one, it is lot 10. Check it out. We've got drone videos on this lot as well as a video of the property itself. So let's go to the numbers as we do every month. Right now there are 158 houses for sale, waterfront homes. There are 40 under contract. That is a large number, but a lot of people want to get in before Memorial Day, before 4th of July, so that's why the activity is very good right now. In fact, if you're thinking about getting your house on the market, now's the time to do it because people are out looking. Right now, this year, so far 60 properties have sold this year. That compares to 45 by this time last year, so quite an increase there. Average sales price this year, $658,481. Last year it was $648,171. So just, about a $10,000 increase in average sales price. So a little bit of a jump, which is kind of nice. And let's go to the lots. We've got 437 waterfront properties available, 19 under contract right now. Out of those 19, actually 4 of those are our listings that we put under contract here in the last 30 days. And then there have been 46 sales this year. Average sales price $250,059. Last year by this time there have been 39 sales, so again an increase of 7. And $229,285 was the average sales price last year. So we've jumped up about $21,000 so far this year in average sales price. So that's a great sign. Again, I think the market is starting to recover. Again, we've had a lot of liquidation sales that have kind of kept the land values down. So again, if you're a buyer, there's still some fantastic properties out there at wonderful prices. You can still get a nice lot on this lake under $200,000. And if you'll recall, going back into like 2007, that wasn't the case. I mean, entry level on this lake was around 300 grand, and certainly now you can still get a nice piece of property under $200,000. So again, give us a call if you're out there looking. As we go into the year, one thing that we stress when you are going to list a property is get your lot lines marked, get the property cleaned up. This one's a no-brainer. But the reason we're so successful in selling properties out here is we go the extra mile. We get out here, we mark these lot lines. Some days I get out here with a weed eater. I'll cut a trail into a lot. Make it easy for your buyers to get into your property. That is the key to success, because if your people pull up to a lot and they just can't walk into it, they're not going to get out of the car and you got zero chance of selling it. So spend a little bit of extra money to get your property cleaned up and ready to go. You go to any of the new developers' openings and their lots are all manicured. They're marked very well. That's why they're very successful in these openings. And so it's not difficult to figure out why these people are successful. It's enticing. They make the lot look as good as it can look, and that's what you need to do as a seller down the road, because all this underbrush will grow up and you got to maintain it. So just a note there about that. Again, rental properties, if you looking for a rental, give Rick Miller a call, 864-784-9977. I know we're getting booked up on our houses, and hopefully we'll get 1 or 2 more that we'll be leasing this year, so have some other things available. But give Rick a call, not only for the summer, but again, Clemson football games, because again, after a national championship last year, a lot of people are going to be wanting to come to that Auburn game, the Florida State game, the Georgia Tech game, just to name a few. So there's some big games at home this year. Look forward to seeing you next month. Wow, what a fantastic day here on the first part of May. Just crystal clear, low humidity. In fact, this weekend is supposed to be 49 degrees Saturday and a high of 71. So again, perfect weather this time of year. I gotta love it. See you next month.